tell you, look, exclusive. I ain't even told him this. Yeah, I'm driving to the podcast. I stop off to Eden to get food. I park up.
Eden?
Yeah, Peri. I kind of left early, so I'm here about 7:15. So it's early. We usually start recording at 8. I park up. No, as I'm driving, I see the white BM. I'm like, that's Marv's car. Lights on, everything. I park up behind him. I hop out. I walk to the window. Brother, this is what I saw. Because I know he's a liar, yeah? I filmed him for 15 minutes.
Yeah, because man was trying to die.
So after 15 minutes...
Oh, no. 15 minutes. Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again.
15 minutes.
You haven't seen the video. How do you know how long you were filming for?
Wait, hold on.
How do you know how long you were filming for? Let him finish.
Bro. I went to order food. I went to the shop. I was chilling.
Listen.
I put the food in my car. Then I came back and tapped the window.
Listen.
So I knocked the window.
Listen to
back, yeah? This is what he done, yeah? He got up here and then he grabbed his laundry.
Man's gonna say he wasn't sleeping.
The dry cleaners.
What am I gonna ask him?
Man's gonna say he
No.
wasn't sleeping.
I watched him 15 minutes. This is deep slumber, bro. He goes, I just got here, man.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
Oh, yeah, we just cut it out.
So Mount Rushmore, UK rap. Oh, sorry, Champions League of UK rap.
UK rap, not grime.
Did you try to do first?
We're doing, whatever.
I'm out.
You don't listen to UK music?
Not as much.
Okay.
No, but, but it's still...
My knowledge low.
Yeah, but it'll still be funny though.
No.
But,
Now put who you said you're gonna put.
No.
Yeah. I know. Okay, I know.
Whoever you think.
So it's a UK rap.
UK, yeah?
Should I list out some rappers just to refresh everyone's memory?
Nah. Do it after. Yeah.
Nah, do it.
No, you're gonna doctor the results, man.
No,
it's rap. It's not grime.
No.
Rap. If you think this person is grime, then we'll discuss.
No, we'll
Cool.
do grime after. So UK rap.
No, but I'm saying you might write down someone who's actually good at grime as well. But
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So this is 4, innit? 4.
Yeah.
4. What's this? Rap or grime?
Rap.
Rap, yeah. Rap. Oof. Okay.
Is it all time or current?
All
time,
time, bro.
man. All
Everything
time,
we've
man.
done is
All
all
time,
time.
man.
I'm saying current now. That is under pressure.
Some of these guys are my friends. You get me? Sick, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, innit?
Nah, my list is great. I've got the perfect list, man.
I'm gonna go. UK rap is hard, man.
I'm just thinking of gangster rap. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of not gangster rap, but
I know I'm putting in my 4th place though. It's gonna rattle some guys though, but I'm putting them in.
Do you know what? Ooh.
I'm ready.
You wanna go first?
I'll go first. Yeah.
All right, go on.
Cool. So I'm going Gigs, Dave, Pot of Paper, Sneakbo. Honorable mention Scraps. Yeah, I'm putting Sneakbo. I think Sneakbo had second. There was 2-3 years Sneakbo has every secondary school in London locked off. Every secondary school in London locked off. So
Are you still writing?
I'm doing honorable mention at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Sneakbo though. He shows mad love.
yeah,
Comes to the
Sneakbo
shows.
Comes to shows like Sneakbo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sneakbo shows a lot.
That's
Man.
Sneakbo, man.
But I'm saying, yeah, Dave for the. I think
Got my honorable
Dave
mention.
Dave and Potter for the new era. Gigs, obviously. And yeah, Sneakbo. Those are my 4 still. Scraps.
Oh, no.
I said, well.
You go.
All right, cool. So mine is UK rap, Gigs, Blade, Dave, and I got to put Crip and Conan in there still for me. Still.
Captain Cones, yeah, that's a shout. That's a shout.
Honorable mentions, Potter Paper. Yeah.
Did you say Blade Brown, yeah?
Hmm.
Yeah, that trap music is serious.
Mine, Dave, Gets, Gigs, Wretch.
Oh my God!
Rap. I didn't say grime.
Wretch!
Rap.
Yeah, but you know what? It's
Nah, Gigs.
but
Gigs
but
not in it.
Wretch is a weird one because it's involved.
that's why. But I had to
No,
say
but I think
I have to
Gets
throw
is
it out
that
there.
though.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I was gonna
that's
say
fair.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
fair.
where Gets goes.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
No, I'm taking Steve. Well, you're HM now.
All right.
Do you know
Wretch
do you know
is in
what
mine.
I've
My
done as
honourable
well?
mention.
My bad as well. Sorry, honorable mention Wretch. I completely.
I've got honourable mentions though. I got 3 though.
Go on,
ahead.
talk to me.
Kano.
No, but these
He's
men are
not
not
rap. He's not
rappers,
rap.
man.
No.
Is it rap
You
or
can hear-
grime?
He's not rap. He's
You
not
can hear
rap.
Kano on rap though.
He's not rap, bro.
No, okay. I'm just saying. No. Nines.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nines. I
yep,
hit
yep,
Nines.
yep,
I hit
yep,
Nines.
yep, yep,
Honourable
yep,
mention.
yep,
Obviously,
yep,
I would add Scraps too, but
yep,
I
yep.
just wanted to say Nines.
Nines,
Someone
yeah.
from there has to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And a new one that I'd throw in there because if you listen to his music, yeah, bro, he can rap and he got better
I know you were
every
gonna
single
say.
song.
Us?
Clavish.
Fredo.
Fredo has got better.
Fam, I think when we listen to Fredo in 5 years,
Fredo has got
we'll
better.
understand
Okay, but
just
what
how
about
good
what
he
about
is.
them white boys like H and that?
Do you know what? So,
Nah, in comparison to the names I've mentioned,
No.
yeah. Do you know
Potter,
what-
obviously I would have said Potter, but he's already said
Do
it.
you know what it is? As Taylor said, yeah, it's true. But for me, sorry, another couple and more eligible mentions. As you said, for me, Potter, Wretch, Fredo, and Clavish. I think Clavish is cold. I think
Hey,
Clavish,
you know you got a shout out though.
Clavish is cold, bro.
Skinny man. Legend.
That's old school, boy.
Skinny man, bro. Cancel the State of Mind, one of the best songs to ever come out of the UK.
Yeah,
But Wretch is the number 1 rapper. Let's be real. I can't believe I completely forgot about him. But Wretch.
nah. The reason why I don't say, you see Wretch, I feel like ability-wise, definitely top 3. But you got to look at, for me, it's got to be ability and catalogue.
And what impacts and
And,
stuff like
and
that. Yeah.
Giggs' catalogue is nuts, bro.
I
Like,
agree.
From like, even as you said, they re-released all the mixtapes.
Yeah.
So there's even songs that like you're remembering Gigs now, but I'm happy because the youngsters who don't remember Gigs from then,
Or don't even know gigs from there.
go and reference them
Go listen to those
mixtapes and
tracks.
you will see. But
Yeah. Because I think guys now in the last maybe 5 years thought Giggs is on a play thing.
Going back to your question, I know it's not the same, yeah. But you know when he said if we had talent that if we had to delete all of their albums and just pick one. But I know wasn't the question, I'm just changing it, yeah. You see Krypton Cone and Tsunami.
Yeah. That's kind of tsunami. Four style and Meta 5s on that. Crazy.
That mixtape, yeah. I don't think I
Different.
skip it.
No, different.
Every single tune, every single
you see,
feature.
you see Crab and Connor, they're very disrespected in the UK
Fam.
scene.
Yeah. I interviewed them recently. And I said,
That's
why do you
mad.
think that is?
Because when you break it down, you have to look at, when you look at best rappers, you got to look at lyrical ability, beat selections, and you got to look
Moments.
moments. Like,
Quotables.
if she ain't everything she got to go, tell her, brother, when that tune came out, it was mad.
Yeah. I remember being out one time and it was
Bro,
going off. Yeah.
Even G Love, like now, like to rock with the eyes. Like anytime you hear that tune, it's going off, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
I rate that their last few projects, yeah. Because whether they like it or not, and obviously they're my brothers, so I can talk about them like this, yeah. This is what they're going to perform in 10, 20 years' time. The songs that are on the new projects. So as much as people might not understand why they're doing it now, I guarantee, and it's happening in rap, bro, it's going to get to a point where it's like, I can't perform that tune. I'm not in that space no more. That's not what I want to be performing.
A man said,
Yeah.
play that tune, that's what you want,
That's
man.
what I want to be performing. Like
Yeah,
the crowds that I want to go to, I want to be able to
Taze,
vibe.
we're letting them off. I want to hear this.
That's what we're letting them off.
'Cause you look scared over there. Well, look,
Nah, do you know what it
petrified.
is, yeah? When I got sent to boarding school in Nigeria, I missed the whole
Yeah,
thing.
he missed
bro.
the whole era, bro.
I
Who's on
missed
there?
the whole
Clash
thing.
Nekoff or something?
I missed the whole thing,
Man said
bro.
John Bon Jovi.
So you say UK rap,
Yeah.
21 Savage, Slick Rick, MF Doom, and Ian Wright, bro. Ian Wright. Ian Wright, top 4. Ian Wright, Champions League spot,
Yo,
Mount Rushmore.
What about
Sick,
people
man.
like
On the real though, I got on the real, like what I list, I got Lil Sims on the list. Like I said, I'm not like the only UK rapper I listen to, and I mean like prolifically is Gets. It's the only one.
Yeah, but
it's weird
Gets
because
is my grime.
But
and I
also-
listen to Huss. I listen to Passalou. I don't know if Passalou counts.
Yeah. No, it does count, but he's not in the
What
best.
about Huss?
But that's what I'm just saying. That's and Huss. That's what I listen
I can't
to.
lie.
But my knowledge is not. But Huss, I listen to Huss. Huss is
Huss
great.
should be an honourable mention as well.
The thing about
if you mention Date and Stormzy should be an honourable mention, but it's weird because Stormzy's on that.
Stormzy is my grime one.
It's like a grime,
we're gonna have a conversation about
but
grime.
rap.
You see Huss, yeah? The way he writes is mad.
Yeah,
I think it's fantastic.
The way
the
he
flows,
Unbelievable.
Man
Cadence,
will
There's no
ram
denying.
afternoon with Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
He'll make it work,
And they'll
bro.
make it work, bro.
Yeah.
You're there, you're just there like...
Afternoon in that Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Man said, buddy, anywhere,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Said he wear, say swear.
In the Teddy Bear.
You're right.
I think he's
And
sick.
he's just in that pocket.
Yeah, he's in the
Nah,
pocket
He's
still.
cold. J Huss is different.
And I think when J Huss is with what's my man's name again, the producer?
J5.
J5.
You see that combo?
Yeah.
That combo is nuts, bro.
What about guys like Heady? Them
Hey,
kind of
Heady
man?
One's new one, it is what it is.
It's crazy.
But he's not playing it. Do you know what Heady One is?
No, but let me ask you a question. As like, could you put on like music events? Yeah, it's sometimes.
I do R&B, by the way. Don't throw me in the...
No. I know R&B. No, I know R&B specifically. No, I'm asking this
Yeah,
for
go.
real because there's certain tunes where like man will listen to in my headphones and love
but it
it.
doesn't
But
work in
when you
events.
go out,
Yeah.
there's certain songs that I love now because I heard it out, and there are tunes like that for you.
When I first heard, and the man them are going to
Let me hear
kill
it.
me
What
for
is
this.
it? Oh.
What?
No, I can't think say.
When I first heard Future March Madness, I didn't care about the song.
I'm the same as
No. I
Brother,
didn't care about
I'm
the
not
song.
gonna lie, I still don't like that song like that.
What
You know?
song,
I
bro?
still don't.
Hear me out. When I went to Amsterdam,
yeah.
I saw Chris Brown do that backflip and it landed on Pete. I was there.
Do you know what?
Oh, is it?
When I saw that was my favorite song.
Do you know what's mad about that thing? You know, like that was for Amari. You know that? Do you see the
Yeah,
back?
I was there, I was
No,
there.
you've seen the backstory of that.
No.
No, Amarion is there, body popping, whatever.
Yeah, but
they start
but
clashing.
on the video before that, someone said, "Who can dance better out of you and Chris Brown?" to Amarian, yeah. And Amarion's gone, "Come on, man. Chris Brown knows it's me, man."
Yeah, he's doing all of that. Amarion
Just
thinks he's...
before. That's why on the stage when he was popping, Chris Brown was like,
I got you.
yeah.
Watch this.
And he flips on the beat to Smart Madness.
that
When
was
he
Mental.
did that, remember, I'm in the crowd. I can see it. I'm like, what song is this? That's when I looked into. I'm like, Future Mod. But it sounded different. Maybe because I was high. Because it was in Rotterdam.
Damn, yeah.
It sounds like I know,
The song
it's a
is
banger, yeah, but
wavy,
it sounds
bro.
like X-Files.
Do you know what kills me?
Do you know what I'm saying?
When
Like
he-
UFO-ish.
Do you know what kills me
Like,
about that
this
song?
ain't
as
no
well?
rap song. Like,
Nah, it was wavy though. But what I saw in, like, you know, like when you see artists like the new gen, I find they don't understand how much Lil Wayne had the rap scene in a chokehold.
Yeah, no.
They
From
disrespect
2000
him now, bro.
From 2006 to 8.
They don't understand,
like,
Even when I
before
was
that.
in boarding
Fam.
school in Nigeria, Lil Wayne in Nigeria.
Fam. Like, bro,
in Lagos.
Yeah.
People
Lil
don't
Wayne's
understand
different.
it.
Lil Yinka.
You had rap in a chokehold.
He
But anyway,
really did.
so the PR that rap music used to get, it doesn't get that today. But March Madness was in a publication talking about police violence.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? That one line where he talks about
200 miles on the dash. No, I'm joking.
Talking about Omarion though, I gotta say this. You Got Served is the best dance film ever.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
first 10 minutes, opening 10
Fam.
minutes,
Yeah, that film's
it made me
close,
like
man.
that song.
bro, that stuff
That
will
film-
make
that
you want to
film-
start
film-
dancing.
I knew some of the dances though.
Yeah, bro.
When they breathe in and breathe
Yeah.
out, that comes out like this.
What's the one with the black man and the white girl?
Save the last dance.
No, same like that?
Yeah.
No, you talking about
not that
no,
one.
no,
Honey.
you talking about oh my god, they made a few of them.
No.
Oh, Step Up, not Step Up.
Step Up, are you talking about Step Up?
God.
But we're talking about Save the Last Dance, bro.
No,
We're talking
no,
about
Step
with
Up.
my girl from.
But he got Step Up in his head. I know he's thinking about Step
No, the
Up.
black girl and the black guy and the white girl saved the last dance.
It's Save the Last
Yeah.
Dance.
Yeah.
Is it? And then like she
Step Up
she,
too, is
she
it Step Up?
cannot
And then,
dance,
and then
bro.
she does the hip hop thing.
Oh,
Right, you know,
It's a
yeah.
love story.
No, it's garbage,
This
bro.
one.
Oh.
It's a love story, though. Girls
Brother,
love
she
it. It's a love
she
story,
can't
man.
dance, bro.
No,
Yeah,
no,
she
no,
can't
no,
dance.
no.
She can't dance.
She can't
When he's
dance.
got to do this, I'm like,
That
Oh.
thing is racist. That's
It's
racism.
racist for me.
It's
Yeah.
racism.
Yeah.
It's racism. They're getting away with
that's
it.
why You Got Served is so sick.
do you know-
No,
Stomp
you
the
got
yard?
served.
Bro.
Stomp the yard?
Before we go to
Grime.
yeah, one tune that everyone loves that you think is overrated. For me, March Madness.
One tune everybody loves.
Everyone goes mad about, but you're like, for me, March Madness. I've never been in a rave and heard it and just gone mad. Like, it doesn't do anything for me, bro.
That's a
That's
crazy
a good-
March Madness.
That's a good question.
Nah,
bro.
March Madness for me.
One tune everybody loves.
One
I
tune
got one.
everyone loves, everyone goes mad about. And you're like,
I
Do
don't
you
know
know
if
what's so
anyone
mad,
goes,
yeah? People are gonna cook me. Bad and Bougie.
whoa,
I like the song
whoa.
because my bro shot the video.
Whoa.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't care about the song. If you
No,
put, if,
no,
if I play the album, it gets to that, I just
Yo,
Like,
that
legit.
song is great.
I'm not saying it's not, but I just don't.
Raindrop.
Like the Migos I like is Cocoon, Kelly Price. That's the Migos I like when they get into that whiny bag.
T-shirt?
I don't like when
T-shirt's
this
cold. though.
T-shirt's cold, but again, my boy shot that one, so I was.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had to listen to that one. But what I'm saying is, if I play the Migos album, and the songs I gravitate towards is more the wavy.
You know the tune that with Gucci? I got the bag and bumble it.
Come on, man.
You
But
see
that's
that?
on Gucci's
You
album,
see-
though.
Yeah, you see that
Yeah,
tune there?
yeah.
Oh,
Good
but
question.
even Gucci comes like,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
give yourself a yellow for that one.
Mid stumble, I said, I looked at Taser. I was, yeah, number 4.
Yeah, a tune that everyone loves. That
Does everyone love, I don't know, God's Plan? Do people like that song?
Drake, yeah, they do. They do.
That's
actually
okay, that's a horrific
That's
song.
No, but the,
No, I think it's
yeah, but
genuinely.
that's not
It's
culture.
like it's made by a
culture.
yeah, but that's
No,
not
but
really
he's- no, but
coach.
it's-
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm
I know what you
talking
mean.
That's
like-
what I mean. I don't know. That's what I mean.
No,
I
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about-
'Cause that, to me, that's a horrific
No, I'm talking
song.
about a niggerdom song.
How's it? What?
Like, no, as in like from the
I know what you
kingdom
mean,
of
I know what you
niggerdom.
mean.
As in like,
I don't really
God's Plan
feel.
is like top of the pops.
Yeah,
like,
no, I know what you
pop
mean.
song.
that's
I
it.
don't really feel,
The machine told you that's
Yeah,
wavy.
Yeah.
I don't really feel niggas in Paris.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Bro, man locked off the whole set, you know.
I didn't do
What
that.
did you do? I can't hear
As soon
nothing.
as you went,
Yeah, like.
the sound
Yeah,
cut off.
that's you. That's you still.
That's funny.
Can you hear the mic?
Nah, I
God
can't-
said, yo, that's a why.
Wait,
I was
is
about to spit in the mic, you know.
I think it's still recording though.
He must have clicked the button or something. As soon as you,
Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
as soon as you did that, you pulled something out.
All right, cool, but it's still recording. So yeah, nigga in Paris is crazy though.
Why? Sorry.
There's just something I never like, as you said, like
Did you understand the Kanye hype?
the
At
Kanye
the time.
hype. I've seen it live. It's calm.
No, as in at the time when them
What do
two
you mean?
linked up to do that album, the hype
Yeah,
was
yeah,
insane.
yeah.
Like, you know, like that was one
But
of
that I love that album. But that tune is my least favorite tune.
Oh, okay.
On the whole
I mean-
album.
Yeah, I
What's
like
the film?
Otis. I like Gotta Have It.
No church in the world.
No
I
Church in a
see
While.
No Church
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Wild, when I saw Frank Ocean on that track, there's certain
But
times
like niggas
music
in Paris
drops.
is just calm. It's just fine to me.
Yeah, there's certain times tune drops and you look at the track listing and you see your favorite artist and you're like,
Is it one of your favorites? Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Yeah. You
When I
don't see
listen
me.
to-
You
when I
don't
listen
look
to-
at me. As,
No. As in, see me, I don't listen to music in the sense of like, this is my favorite artist. But if you drop a banging song, I'm going to listen to the song. So I have like, if you look at my most played, you'd be like, what? This is what you listen to every day. But yeah, Tory Lanez, Future, Gunna, right now.
Bro,
That's-
you
that's
like
it.
you like
That's the
guys,
AK
you
track.
like guys that shoot bitches and snitch. That's crazy.
That's crazy still.
That's crazy though. Gunna.
That's what you got from that. What?
Gunna's crazy. Gunna's crazy.
Gunna's got okay.
I don't listen to Gunna.
Fuck or Gunna though.
Outside,
Fuck or Gunna though.
fuck, but he hasn't dropped nothing new. His album's coming soon. He's been saying, but since the whole snitching allegations, Gunna hasn't missed.
No, he hasn't missed. Snitch more, bro. That's the kind of
Yo,
thing.
I can't lie. See, Gunna
That's the kind of
is.
thing when we say, yo,
Gunna-
go and snitch. Yo,
That's
go
what makes
snitch
great
on
art, man.
some-
Hey, Gunna's situation was a blessing for him because he got in shape and all sorts.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
He got his whole life
His
together.
music
bro.
videos are wavy, bro, and
Yeah.
everyone else, like I said, rap's not going to be whatever we saw happening in rap before can't happen again. The way the police are locking down every single song combo, it's not going to be the same.
Nah, it's
You
gonna
say
get
that,
worse
but-
because of Drake and his whole
You say that.
suing.
Yeah, suing.
A lot of
team,
man, a lot,
You
yeah,
say- you
all of
say-
that, yeah. It's
no, but you
changing
say
the
that,
landscape
but-
of what man can be saying on songs.
No,
Watch.
but nah, you know what it is? I just feel like every generation learns from another generation, innit? So in terms of like in the 70s, 80s, when they had mobsters and wiretaps and whatever, then they said, oh, I'm not going to start talking on phones and whatever. Some of these men are just idiots, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm
Like,
saying is,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This,
No,
is,
but
this
the
is not like
Alright, wait, hold
police
on.
cracking down, brother. You've got a, like, if, for example, what's his
Your
name?
confession.
Nah, Little Dirk, there was an informant, number one. Number two,
But you're having those convos on the phone anyway.
that's number three. Number 4, the guys you sent in to do the job, they're using credit cards that are associated with your record label.
Alright, okay.
Like you're sending them to LA to do a shooting on your.
Alright,
Brother,
bro, I'm not
give them cash,
but
bro.
I'm not knocking all of this.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm
It's
saying
to
is
do with the police
music-
knocking down. It's to do with you, man, being idiots,
but
bro.
the music that they're making is what I'm saying. It's gonna change.
Yeah.
One of the you see like the struggle rap that we were hearing, and they were saying that I had to do certain things to show that I'm a bad boy. We're not getting that.
Also, do you know what's
You
mad?
think
I
so?
watched some
you can't.
Bobby Schmurder. I watched a video of Bobby Schmurder, yeah?
He's toast.
Bruv, you know that?
Man said he's
you know
toast.
that whole...
He's
That's
toast.
You know his
He's why
big
he's wasting
tune,
too much time.
Brother, that
I'm
prison,
hot
that,
nigga, yeah?
That prison bitch finished him.
Everything he's saying, bro, is like...
It's the case.
And it's
Bro,
that, but
It's called about it
AR
about a week
This
ago.
is
Hey,
each guy
AR rap
indicted.
is one of my.
Yeah,
I like, when it comes to road rap,
AR
AR
rap, yeah.
is cold. When I
Yeah.
listen to you, so I'm like,
Bro, you
just
snitch.
son, nigga. Yeah.
Brother, he's got a video where he's in the studio with Bear Man.
He's snitching
He's going,
on-
you know why I like little nigga here? Because he really shoot niggas. He killed someone the other day.
Oh my
And that's
man-
on my mum.
Brother, my man over here, real drug dealer. He sell packs every day. He a killer too.
But
He
see,
killed
this
someone
nigga,
yesterday.
You put shit in bitches' drinks if I need to.
Brother, it's better.
What's good?
And you see man in the chair like,
yeah, I'm that guy.
police
We're not
was
getting
like,
that no
yeah,
more.
look,
That's what I'm saying. We're not getting that
Yeah,
no
that
more.
MF Doom tune, rap
That's
snitching.
bro.
Yeah, rap
Rap snitch.
snitching.
We're not getting
Telling
that
all
no
their
more,
business.
Bro. We're not getting
Yeah,
that
but that's
no
what I'm saying.
more.
But my thing is, I don't think we're not going to get in them. I just feel like smart people, like, I don't know if there's, I think I saw the other day.
Crypto rap.
What's a Bitcoin?
Crypto rap.
No, there was one,
Sorry.
Sammy the Bull was on the table with,
Michael something.
is it,
Corleone.
yeah, Corleone, yeah. And he was in, the guy, he's got a podcast.
Oh,
This guy.
Yeah,
Financial-
Valuetainment.
Yeah, Patrick
Yeah,
David was
yeah.
one of
Yeah,
I actually hate that.
I
guy,
hate
bro.
that guy. It's too funny.
I hate that. PBD. That podcast is whack, bro.
No, but he
Nah,
used to
podcast is
do. No,
decent,
but
though.
back
It's
in the
really
day.
not.
No, back in the day, yeah.
Comedians' humor is different.
No, he used to do.
Because you see, K. Kurtz told me he's hated a couple of podcasts. I'm like, why do you hate the guys? I just hate it, man.
I hate that. I hate that.
No, but he
podcast.
used to do a podcast where it's like he used to like interview like interesting people, like he's done Kevin Hart.
Like
one time.
Darren
Now
Till
it's
Young
just
kind of-
right wing shit.
Now it's just right wing, yeah. But before that, it was actually like he used to get you got Sammy the Bull and this other Mike. I think his name's Michael.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
Franceschi.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
That's what I'm saying.
Now he's just right wing shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that
It's whack.
interview, so then he must have said to him, have you ever killed anyone? To that Sammy guy. Oh, what's going on?
You're the food. The man said, what's going on here?
Do you know how funny that is? That is so funny. That's comedy gold. What's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? Yeah,
I love the fact that you knew that as well.
Yeah,
He ordered food.
yeah. He knew. Oh man, interrupted by myself.
Oh, that's cold.
Game.
They're showing the Arsenal game at Kentish Town.
Oh, man.
O2 Forum.
Oh, mad.
That'll be a link up still if you don't lose the whole Jesus.
Allow me, man.
Who you support?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Yeah, so, yeah,
We
so
need to win this league.
Then
this
Belly
time.
hat trick.
So,
Semi-final. Declan Rice from Grime.
what's happening here, man?
No, I'm just
The
saying. I'm
hatred
just
is
saying,
crazy.
I'm just saying.
Haters.
The
I'm just
hatred
saying,
is
I've
crazy.
been there,
Arsenal
bro.
winning the Champions League.
I've been there, Sergio Ramos Salah. I've been there.
Yeah, you've
I've been there. Pain. I was in Loftus Cheek's yard as well. I was at a party. He said,
Oh,
the
is it?
screen in the game is going to be in the big yard. Oh, hey, we're going to champagne around. Pain. Oh, Salah. I said, fuck. Looking around, everyone's looking at me
Well,
like,
Salah was
"Bruh."
crying, didn't
Fam,
it?
he was crying. It was pain, bro.
That's
Pain.
crazy.
I've been there, man.
But yeah,
But
so-
I want you lot to win it, though.
So he asked him, so he said, have you ever killed anyone? And he said, me and my dad have got this rule. My dad always told me, got a rule. If we do something today, if I ask him about it tomorrow, he's going to say, what are you talking about? And he said, but the way he dropped it was so cold, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, so that's the ethos I live by. At the moment, something I've done is over. And he said, I'm not saying I have or I haven't. But he said, the moment it's over, it's never spoken about ever again. And if you ask me about it, I'm going to act like I don't know what you're talking about.
Marv, I hear that, though.
Cold.
Because women do this thing here where they ask you, have you cheated on me? Like you're going to say yes. You're going to lie and wait until you know if there's evidence.
No, but I'm
there.
not- I'm
babe, what's this? Like, okay.
No,
I can
but
explain that.
but I'm not lying because I didn't cheat. Because by what my man said, the moment I've left her yard,
No, but you're,
Didn't
you're,
even
you're,
happen.
but you're a ruthless man.
What
though.
happened? What
Like, you're a
girl?
ruthless man.
I'm-
I feel.
I happen to be on-
I still feel.
I happen to be on this road. Yeah, what?
I said Google Earth. It's
Like you sick.
You're basically saying, unless you
I
see
feel-
me, unless you see me in
didn't
action,
happen.
it didn't happen.
AI,
if you
bro.
see me-
I was a hologram. I wasn't there.
It's Elon Musk.
AI.
Wait, did you go over there and
You
touch
touched
me?
me.
Did you go over there and touch me? How did you know it was me?
Bro, AI, bro.
Bro.
But that's the thing. Because of tech now, people can just be.
Bro, ain't you seen that? Hey, remember that joke, Kevin Hart, where he said that the girl was hiding in his boot and then she ran home and started making dinner. Bro, you gotta lie, bro. That wasn't me, man.
It weren't me still.
So we're gonna do this thingy.
You say Grime, yeah?
Grime Mount Rushmore.
Alright, we've got 20 minutes left.
Grime, yeah.
And this Grime one's gonna be techie, you know.
Not for me.
Not for me, bro.
Oh,
Not for me
swear.
at all,
This was the
no.
easiest list for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
easy.
swear.
Easy.
I'm skipping this one still, man. Can't give you ear and right.
Alright, can I ask a question or just to clarify? We can still mention Gets and Rich.
Whatever you want, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wretch is not Grime to me though.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but he came from the era though. But I would put Wretch more as a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But I would put Gets as more as a Grime, but
Me too.
alright, cool. And we're doing Mount Rushmore.
Champions League, Mount Rushmore, whatever
Champions
it
League
is.
still.
Oh, this is crazy.
Easy for me, man.
You know who I need to shout out though? Don't get enough love. Dappy.
Yeah, that
Dappy's one of the most talented brothers. He can do anything. He can sing.
You don't get enough love, bro. You don't get enough love.
we
man.
get to explain why we're picking this, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, you
And-
can't. This is what you speak
Yeah,
English.
yeah, yeah. And honorable mentions, how many are you putting in there?
I think HM's as many as you want.
3,
3?
3, 4.
One of them's going to be controversial, but I have to explain myself before I mention it.
I know who my honorable mention is as well.
Oh!
What's the number
Oh, this
there?
is hard, man.
I got mine.
There's a name.
I got mine still.
This is hard. I can't lie to you. 4.
I got mine. I'm ready.
I'll let you go first then, bro.
Cool. So I got Kano.
Oh, sorry. Can you just read it out like, as in, this is my Grime, because I'm thinking about a clip.
Okay. Yeah, this is my Grime
Mount Rushmore.
Champions League Mount Rushmore,
Okay.
yeah? Kano.
Yeah.
I think Kano is by far number one. He's got the most classic albums. So Kano, Gets, Dizzy, and in my era, I got to put Stormzy in. Then my honorable mentions is Wiley, Lethal B, and Scratchy from Roll Deep. I love Scratchy, bro. I love Scratchy, but yeah, that's my 4.
That's I can't lie, that's a crazy. Scratchy just threw me off.
Yeah,
That-
HM.
No, but do you know what I
That
hear
was
it?
just random.
Nah.
bro.
I
Honorable
hear
mention,
it.
bro.
No, I hear it.
Also, what about Chip? Chip in anyone's thing?
Chips. Man. Shall I just go next?
Yeah, go.
So obviously, when I first heard the question, this is what I wrote down: Skepta, Wiley, Chip, P Money.
That's your Mount Rushmore, yeah?
Skepta, Wiley, Chip, P Money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, you too hood, bro. You too. Get
Hold on.
out your
Relax,
mum's
relax,
basement,
relax.
bro.
This is where I grew up. This is where I grew up, though. This is where I grew up.
Man, so you ain't gonna kill no more,
This is where I
nigga.
grew up, though.
You free.
You know what I'm saying?
You free, bro.
Understand?
Listen, P Money.
So what is it? Sorry? So,
Skepta,
Yeah.
Wiley, Chip, P Money.
okay,
I
cool.
can elaborate if people want me to.
Go on, talk to me. Why
So the
P
reason why I
Money?
chose Skepta, because longevity, crazy. Especially with everything that he's done.
Yeah.
And sonically, let's see if he's called. Wiley, founder.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of these guys,
Wiley cannot be on your Mount Rushmore for
Bro.
me.
a lot of the...
Why? Because
Bro,
I hate this as an argument.
No, because you got to understand, back in the day, Wiley, it's not a joke, bro. I don't know who I can compare it to now. Like when he was talking about Richard Blackwood.
Yeah.
That level of aura.
I've
Wiley
never
had
liked that
in
as an
Grime.
argument, man.
No, I know.
Ah, cool,
you
but
don't put enough respect on it.
I'm listening to.
Put it this way: if there's no, like this is gonna sound so mad here, but if there's no Wiley, there's most of no one.
That's what I'm
else.
saying. I don't like that as an argument.
Cool, but why?
I've never liked that. You know what I mean? Like that the whole because someone came first.
No, but that's
My
like
point is,
Yeah.
we're not saying the question is. I guess what's the question? Is it best or is it
important?
most influential
No,
or
but
most
it's-
important?
No,
It's
no,
different.
no,
but it's all wrapped up in the same.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
but
okay,
for
I
Mount
get you.
Rushmore, I think you have to have
Okay, you have
every
to factor that in
Yeah,
with Mount
yeah,
Rushmore.
yeah.
I get you.
That's why me personally, I wouldn't be vexed that you mentioned in Stormzy.
Yeah, but that's why
Because-
Stormzy is in mind because
because
I think impact wise,
There is
in
a
the modern
taking
day,
like
the
Glastonbury,
part-
Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
don't let's not act like there wasn't a period where bare people, whether they believe it or not, there was a narrative that Grime was dead.
Yeah. Then
And
he came along.
The resurgence, it might not be solely because of him, but he definitely had
A part to play.
a part to play.
And he was
A major-
Let's stop knocking that.
Yeah, and it was,
And he made it like he made grime music.
It
and
felt like it was fresh again.
mainstream.
and
let's
also
not
he
do that.
did
Glastonbury,
he had
he did.
moments as well where like he had the song with Getz and Jay Huss. Remember, like
Bad Boys.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Carlos, and then obviously he had
You're
Chich
not
on the.
bad.
So like he kind of.
So think
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
legends he's got. They respect him,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
But
Bad
anyway,
boy.
let's not elaborate too tough on that. Chip, because brother, again, longevity, brother, he's still shadow boxing, and it's just like, brother, when are you gonna run out of bars, man?
So
Come on, man.
Chip's on your Mount Rushmore, yeah.
For me, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
But
There's
also
a problem.
because of
There's a
everything that's
problem I
happened.
have with Chip.
Okay, wait, hold on. And then P Money, because I looked at it like South of the River, who's my favorite MC, P Money, and you can't deny it.
I hear it.
Allow me,
And what's your
bro.
honorable mentions?
That's where it gets techie. Kano's in there, D Double's in there. That's when I went, Flirty D's in there.
Flirty D.
And for me to pick another MC in South London, as much as a lot of things he's done is a dickhead thing, I'll say it live. Yeah. Talent-wise, you can't do it for me. Dot Ron. He has to be there. For me.
Dot Rotten's a shout. Dot Rotten had an era where he was.
Fam?
Like, but what kind of stuff has he done though? I don't
No,
really
that's
know.
what I'm saying. I'm talking about when I think of Grime, who comes to mind?
It's him. Yeah.
If, you
yeah.
say, if we're sitting in a car, you say, Tazer, play your favorite Grime set. These men are on the set, bro. Facts. That's how I'm looking at it.
But if you say Skepta, you're not gonna say JME.
I think you have to give Jamie honorable mention.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
but if you say Mount Rushmore, my Mount Rushmore, what I listen to Grime for, or we could do it like that. What I see Grime as, these are my four.
I hear it. No, I
For
hear
me.
it. I hear it. Go on, bro.
Mount Rushmore Champions League. Wiley.
Big up JME though.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Wiley.
Dr. JME, though.
Wiley, Dizzy. That's like my Grime Mount Rushmore Champions League. Wiley, Dizzy.
It's hard.
No, it's not even that because I've got a 5. I haven't got a 4.
I say 5 then.
So I've got Wiley, Dizzy, D Double, Kano, Skepta. Like those 5.
Guess it's
like,
not in your thing. Guess it's in none of you man's thing.
It's
No,
not that.
no,
it's
do-
because
do-
of the other names
No, do you
mentioned.
remember? I think it might be the age thing, but growing up, when I remember like Grime and I remember like Deja Vu and like
Those are the
Rinse
names. That,
FM
yeah.
and like Eskimo Dance and all these things, there's certain people that like dominated that era. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Wiley and Dizzy was like, you couldn't get bigger than those two.
Fam, listen to a Dizzy set.
Like,
No, this thing's crazy.
It's like
But
them two is
Prime
insane,
Dizzy's crazy.
bro. Like
It's mad.
Wiley and Dizzy was like, I can't even, I don't even know if I can compare. It's like Ronaldo and Messi on the same team. It was just dumb. Like it was just dumb.
It's like
bro.
R9
And also-
Ronaldinho.
Actually, I want to
No,
say.
Arnan and Messi, bro. No, yeah.
I want to say something after you say it.
So D Double, as I said, and Kano Skepta. Honorable mentions for me. Gets.
But you put my point is cool. I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
But you say Skepta over Gets though.
Do you know? I don't know if you understand what Skepta's done in terms of. You see, like Gets is cold. No word of that. But I don't know if you understand. Skepta has been going from then to like it's like his consistency was mad, bro,
Mhm.
and it was still kind of within that grime. Like he didn't try. Well, he did do the little the Shabarank thing where he changed a little bit.
What would
Flows.
the thing was cold.
I didn't say, but it wasn't grime. Ace Hood Flow.
Oh, it wasn't Grime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
what's
yeah.
that? What's that song you got? What's that
He stepped
Skepta
away
song?
from
Oh
it,
yeah,
you know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
but everyone.
What's that
everyone
Skepta
changed.
song? What's that Skepta song?
Somebody remind me.
When he was
What
on the-
happened
Amnesia,
last
the
night?
amnesia. But obviously that era, everyone was trying to make.
Yeah, everyone was
Kano
trying to
did
do
rock
that.
and roll.
No,
though.
Oh
remember-
my
that's what I'm
God.
saying.
Remember
Didn't sing
the
for
way
me.
the way of the
The
land
Tao
also
Cruz
changed.
era, man.
Yeah, but the way of the land changed. Tyler Cruz and them and they were the ones getting signed.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like
Someone wanted to
you have
set
to do
sign.
that to
The
get signed.
Tao
Yeah.
Cruz
But
era.
generally
man.
speaking, and also he's had moments like crossover moments.
Shut down.
Shut down.
Praise the
obviously-
Lord.
Do you
Cold.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. True.
So
true,
he's had
true.
more like, do you know what I'm saying? That's
True.
why, obviously, for me, Kano, because of Home Sweet Home and stuff like that, and D Double just because D Double's still D Double, and man could show, man could show a stage show. Man could just come on.
Ooh,
It's
ooh,
done,
hey,
man.
reload.
You get a
That's
pull up,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
So this is what.
So one sec, and the honorable mentions: Gets, Flirta D, Chip, P Money, Lethal B, Stormzy.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear
Yeah.
it. The reason why I always put
Wait,
Gets,
so why did you?
Nothing.
So what's wrong with me putting? Remember when I said what did I say again?
No, but you put them on your. Remember your honorable mention. I mean your.
No, I want you to give me an
on-
argument as to why they who was the person that was it? Triple P Money.
No. I'm just saying,
No,
like,
I'm not. Remember, Chip and P Money are for me arguably two of the best lyricists in terms of. But Mount Rushmore, I'm thinking about what you've done for Grime.
for the game.
So in terms of like them man are sick at what they're doing, but
He's on that influence thing.
Yeah.
There's man that have like
Elevated the
there's,
genre.
There's no way you can tell me that they've done more than Dizzy for Grime, or
cool,
they've done more than Wiley for Grime, or Kano or Skepta.
But this is why I was
So I'm looking at it like that.
Okay, but we didn't look at that. We didn't. Look
No, but your list is your list, though.
I'm not knocking that. I'm saying we didn't look at it like that for comedy.
We did.
No.
We didn't.
I didn't.
Then Lenny Henry would be on everyone's
Yeah,
list.
Not on my list.
No, because
No,
we're talking about influence.
it's not
Nah.
just influence. I know what he's
So
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
His thing is not just influence,
Yeah.
but he's taking everything into account.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But then P Money's taking
That's
Grime
why.
to Japan.
That's why I put Eddie Murphy on there because
Hear
Eddie
it,
Murphy
hear it.
for
And
me is like
Australia.
Here.
Come on, man. P Money's taking Grime to Japan.
who said it wasn't there before. I'm just saying,
Before
like
we
the way
do it,
we're acting. No, you're acting
No, I
like
hear
he's
it.
taking it there.
Well,
I hear it.
You can't verify it though.
No,
Exactly.
the only
So
thing-
how
the
can
only
we say
thing-
it then if you can't
Because
verify
no,
it?
He's gone over there.
when it comes to my thing, yeah, I always, when it comes to music or comedians,
I hear you though. I hear you.
my thing is like quality of work, innit? So like, I'm a big guy, when it comes to artists, I'm a big album guy, fam. I just
Yeah.
feel like,
Oh, you know, I hear
if
that.
you don't have a classic album, it's hard for me to put you
Alright,
in
cool,
there.
That's fair.
And
but I don't-
Kano,
but
Skepta's got that. Kano's
Yeah.
got that. Diddy's got that.
I also did clarify that I don't listen to music like that.
No. And that's what I'm saying. That's why it's interesting chat, because everyone has their own
Criteria.
Also,
criteria.
I don't
yeah.
think people seem to understand, yeah, and I don't know, I'm not saying it because he needs to get his flowers or whatever, yeah, but whoever was the pinnacle in East,
Mhm.
around that same time, that was our Flirter D.
Yeah.
Even though you listen to him and you think,
Bashi deserves it.
Bashi
Bashi
as well.
deserves
Like,
a
some
little
people
mention as
listen
well.
to the music and be like, this is just, like, I play Flirter in my car and it sounds like, I know this is going to sound mad, yeah, but it doesn't aggravate me. You know, like you listen to the Grammy, you're like, so you must feel hyped now. No,
Yeah.
I've listened to this so much. It sounds like a slow jam.
Oh,
now.
that Flirty went
Yeah.
It's not slow jam.
Yeah,
like,
it's just,
when Flirter gets
R&B
back,
classics.
bro.
Bro.
Flirty made me crash my car.
No, but I know. But what I'm saying is, I don't need to get hyped.
I
I can hear it.
It's just in sync now,
His
You
you know. I
What?
don't know if I can play it because, yeah, the way you play music on podcasts here. But his Mac 10 freestyle, as you know, when Mac 10's been on the
Yeah,
road,
yeah.
he's got one with Fleur. Towards the end, he goes into like a.
shuts it down.
I wish I could play it, but it's long.
It's interesting, man. It's
Bless.
interesting because it's like there's guys like Chip. Like it's just we were talking about Chip in the chat. Chip is so cold, but it's just like it's also I don't really like when I also want to know like what are you known for. So when I look at Chris, let's say Chris Rock, yeah, Chris Rock known for like the specials. Dave Chappelle known for great specials. Like you can say Ricky Gervais known for The Office, yeah. Like Chip really known for the beefs. So it's like it's a weird like.
What's wrong with that though?
It's
no,
because it's like
no. I think I don't.
What's wrong with that?
No, I get what
there's
you're saying.
nothing wrong with it, but it's like my point is like
Because that's a part of the thing.
Yeah,
So if
if
you're
you look
known
at,
for beefs and you're successful,
but my point is like,
that can be a.
He's a mad thing.
but my
then.
point is,
that gives you points.
but my point, it does if it's not a crutch though.
No, but you know, my thing is this.
So like for example, like with the Stormzy thing, it just felt like, bro, you just looking for something now. Whereas like, let's say you had a classic album, you won beefs, like what we say about Kendrick. The reason why I say Kendrick the greatest is because
Hey,
man's-
whoa.
He is.
man's
Kendrick's the
ticks every
greatest.
box.
No, we love Drake here, so
No, it's not even that. It's not,
Don't.
it's not
If
even.
we want to do this,
No, it's not even that. He's not the greatest, bro. Allow
He
me,
is,
man.
he is.
No, but hold on. Whether you think
There's
he's great,
better man there.
hold
There's
on.
better man there.
Hold on.
What, Tupac,
everyone,
Biggie,
everyone.
It's better.
Jay-Z.
no, but let
everyone.
present the argument
You're
though.
Hold
sick.
on.
Like, get out, man.
Whether-
That's
whether-
On the real,
man.
on the real, everyone.
My point is,
Alright,
whether you
cool.
think he's the greatest or not, but the reason why I say he has an argument or a claim to be the greatest is that he's ticked every box.
Every
So if
box.
you go classic album, he's got it. If you go album sales, he's got it. If you got one a beef, he's got it. My point is that there's bare man that only ticking a few boxes.
Listen, can I just caveat this with the reason why I have my stance? Yeah?
That's crazy, man.
There was an episode we had, yeah,
Mm.
where I was basically arguing that as much as Drake is the man, yeah, Kendrick's not a little boy. That was the premise of my argument.
Yeah.
I was getting cooked.
Was this pre-beef?
Was it
No,
free
mid-beef.
beef?
Mid beef.
But before
What do
Kendrick,
you mean that?
Marv and the Free Shots audience, brother, they were cooking.
When
That's
you say he's not
ridiculous.
a look
He's
man,
not a
what do you
little
mean?
man. Like, okay, for example, Spotify would tweet, Drake's got 1 billion streams. And I'm saying, Kendrick's got 500 million.
And that's loads.
Yeah.
Oh, but he ain't got a Grammy.
Bro.
Grammys, like,
Yeah.
He got more. This is the thing, the sales thing. I always used to say this.
He's not. I'm doing that. They're like, nah, but he's not
I
Drake.
always used to say this.
I never say
He's not Drake,
bro, but he's not a little man.
And the point is, the thing of what you're saying is true. I don't think people understand this.
He's not
Apart
a
from
little man,
Drake,
bro.
no rapper selling more than this guy.
Yeah.
Even pre-beef.
He's not a little
Even
man.
pre-beef. So if
because it's not Drake numbers.
pre-beef,
Because it's not Drake numbers,
nobody.
he's a little man.
Wait. Go on. Tell me.
Wait. One sec.
Tell me
One
who.
sec. Before he goes, I'm gonna let him go because obviously we present arguments here. The premise,
I'm ready, bro.
The premise of the the nice part of the sandwich of their beef, yeah. His most streamed single is Not Like Us, and it's a diss to Drake.
So what?
So that means Drake's the reason why Kendrick's big.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of the crazy.
That's the argument.
That's one of the worst arguments I've ever heard.
I was losing this fight, bro.
Oh, you should have brought us
on. You should have brought us on that.
You should have brought us in for this.
No, there you go. I'll tag you, but let him go first. Let him present his
You brought
argument.
us in for this thing.
Or the audience's argument, sorry, not him, but the audience.
Don't get me wrong, he's not bigger than Drake, but
He's not bigger than Drake.
he's not. Actually, I like what he said.
He's not bigger than
as
Drake,
big
but
as
he's not a
Drake.
little man.
He's not
a little man.
But
He's not a little
remember,
man.
all of his accolades, currently, he's probably what he's going to read, yeah, are all current.
But my thing is this. So my thing is with the Kendrick thing. Yeah?
Pre the beef.
No,
People who
Let him go.
No, pre the beef. What you gonna do?
pre the beef.
Yeah.
Even the whole thing.
Stop
First
putting
person,
your anger more.
wait. Even first person shooter. What is it? Big 3. So pre beef. He's big. Drake on Drake song.
No,
Drake.
but no one's arguing that he wasn't.
That's my
big.
point.
No one
So-
said that. No one said that.
No, my point is this.
The problem is with Kendrick. Yeah, is this? No one said Kendrick wasn't the big 3. That's why they made the tune and said he's a big 3 because in terms of from 2010 to 2025 or whatever in it, you had Jay-Z and people dip in and dip out. But generally speaking, J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick have been
the leaders of the new
the
school.
leader of the new
By the
school.
way-
but then in terms of Drake,
Just to caveat it, I don't care about all that stuff. But I'll go on.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But then that's what you know, man's losing already. Because
No. I'll explain.
You can tell him, man.
No.
Because
I will explain what I mean by I don't care.
when I'm off the button and told you he doesn't care.
No. I'll explain to you why I don't care about this. I'll explain to you why I don't care about this. And he will agree with you why I don't care.
Okay,
But I explain to you why I personally don't care. But go on.
No problem.
I'll tell you why.
No problem.
I'm listening.
That's like eat Chinese. That's like,
problem.
Master, let me try these
Chinese
movies.
No
But
problem.
the feds like, you're fucked up, right?
I'm listening.
So my thing is this, yeah, in terms of people do this thing, yeah, where like, because Dave Chappelle is big, I don't know, Chris Rock can't also be big.
Yes.
Dave Chappelle might be arguably bigger than Chris Rock. But it's like people do this thing where like out of the blue now, because Chris Rock has had this little moment, now he's bigger than Dave Chappelle. No, Kendrick is not bigger than Drake, bro.
I agree.
No, we agree.
Cool, but I'm saying
I agree.
So in terms of, but that's fine. You agree, but I'm saying the narrative spun. I'm not talking about you've said it so quickly around the beef where like all of a sudden all of Drake's accolades didn't matter no more, and now Kendrick's accolades matter, and he's the biggest. Where when one can argue that you've seen interviews of Kendrick saying Drake's a good dude, he brought me on tour.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Drake, I wouldn't really have been in a position where like he exposed me to a new
I
audience.
love this.
One thing I
Yeah.
will say though, one thing I will always say is commercially, Drake has always been bigger than Kendrick and probably will always be bigger than Kendrick. But critically, Kendrick has always been bigger.
He's gonna say what is critically.
So meaning Drake has got 3 Grammys. Kendrick has got 15.
But that's not the same thing.
But that's what I mean.
No,
Critically,
you
he's
can't-
always been
you
held in
can't-
a higher esteem than Drake
do
has.
you know what's mad about the Grammys, yeah? Is there was even a conversation about Kendrick because Kendrick kind of goes... Kendrick is speaking one message, yeah, about fuck the industry and the industry, this and that, but you've collected 6 Grammys.
No, but
Wait,
listen,
one second,
the point I'm making...
let me land, please, yeah? So, because with the Grammys, yeah, remember, the Grammys don't rate hip-hop. They've never rated hip-hop for years. That's why Drake doesn't even go to the Grammys. The only time, if you look at Drake, the only time Drake...
That's not true.
That's not true.
Let me finish.
That's not true.
Let me finish.
I hate this.
Wait, let me finish.
Distortion of
Let me finish, man.
Yeah, go, go.
me so angry.
Let's finish.
I can't wait to start talking.
If you let me finish, yeah.
can't wait.
If you let me finish, yeah. Drake has already said fuck the Grammys, yeah. The only time Drake goes to the Grammys is when it's a collab album. So when it's him and 21 Savage or him and Fight Next Door or whatever. Because remember, the Grammys goes down on their record. He doesn't give a shit. He's got the picture where he's pissing in the Grammys.
I hate
or
what
whatever.
you're saying.
No, wait, let him land.
And also, in terms of the Grammys, yeah, you know, like I can't remember what it was, like the 100th anniversary or something like that for the Grammys, whatever. I can't remember. And they asked all the hip hop heads like KRS-One, all them lot to come to the Grammys and perform. KRS-One and them lot said, "Fuck the Grammys. You don't rate hip hop. There's bare times where there's been loads of hip hop albums that have never ever been noticed. You never given awards. We're not coming to the Grammys. Fuck the Grammys. The rap. We don't big up the Grammys. We don't care. So whatever. So I'm saying if Kendrick was in the ilk of whatever, he should have said fuck the Grammys too. Same way Drake said fuck the Grammys, but you didn't. What Drake makes is Billboard awards. That's why whenever there's a Billboard, I think he's the rapper who's won the most Billboard.
Yeah.
So he cares about Billboards.
Charting, yeah.
And he cares about Grammys when he's with another artist.
Not
on any solo project, he doesn't give a shit.
Can I completely...
Go ahead, bro.
This narrative about Drake is fiction.
Yeah, Drake's not a savior.
Pure...
I didn't say savior.
And let me tell you why it's pure fiction. Let me tell you why it's pure fiction. Let me tell you why it's pure fiction, yeah? Saying Drake don't care about Grammys is bullshit. And let me tell you why it's bullshit. Let me give you the timeline properly. Drake don't care about the things that he can't win, right? That's all it is. And let me explain to you. Drake... Nothing Was the Same was nominated for a Grammy, wasn't it? What else was nominated that year? Do you remember?
Tell me.
Holy Grail Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
And what's the Macklemore thing called?
The Heist.
The Heist.
And Macklemore won it.
Now, Macklemore won it. Then what happened?
And that proves...
Hold on.
Exactly. Then what happened when Macklemore won it?
Well, he said he shouldn't have won it.
Who? Macklemore?
Yeah.
And then who did he say should have won it?
Kendrick.
He said Kendrick should have won it.
Yeah.
And then what Drake come out and say? Drake came out and said, if he said sorry to him, he got to say sorry to all of us. Now, all of us deserve it, right? The Drake thing is not... If Drake was winning Grammys from early on, he would love the Grammys.
Yeah, that's
Is my
true.
point about Drake.
No, I agree with
that.
No. And this is the Drake thing. The Drake, every interview he did about... This is the thing that always used to distort my brain when the whole Drake Kendrick thing. People always say... I heard people say Kendrick jealous of Drake because he don't have the success Drake has. Whereas in every single interview, when he's talking about him, all he's talking about is the fact that he don't like the critical success that Kendrick gets. Do you understand? So I would argue it's completely the other way around.
I do agree.
Drake is always saying, oh, Kendrick get this. Oh, okay, make another classic album. Make this. Because everyone, forget Grammys. Just generally, hip-hop. Kendrick didn't win the Grammy. Don't remember for Good Kid, Mad City. But everyone in hip-hop collectively said...
But he won 18 for this one.
No, but my point is this. Kendrick didn't win the Grammy for Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
But everyone within hip-hop said he should have.
Yeah, that's his best album.
But my point is, Drake don't like that. Drake don't like the fact that people say
no, I don't think
he's
it's
better
that.
than him.
I don't think it's that.
100%.
No, because...
And he said it himself.
No, because I feel like with that Grammy...
He said it himself.
No, if that Grammy, if Kendrick had won that Grammy, Drake doesn't say anything like that.
Yes, he does.
No, remember, the problem was, it was Macklemore. Because remember, bare people discussed if Macklemore won it.
No.
Yeah?
My point is, Macklemore won it.
Yeah.
Macklemore apologized,
Yeah.
said Kendrick should have won
Yeah.
it. Drake said, fuck that. Why are you apologizing to Kendrick, right? You should apologize to everyone. But the point is, you apologize to Kendrick because everyone unanimously thinks he got the best album.
I hear that.
Not you. And he don't like that.
I hear that. But,
He a bitch.
But no, I hear that. But in terms of Macklemore, yeah.
Macklemore shouldn't have won it.
Everyone in that list, Macklemore should have been last.
I agree, yeah.
So I hear what he's saying in terms of you should apologize to Jay-Z as well. Wait, Holy Grail was there, Jay-Z.
He don't like the fact
No, you're
that
not understanding what I'm saying.
I understand what
you don't know what I'm saying.
That's not...
No, you don't know what I'm saying. If it was just, remember, at the end of the day, you've got, that's like all of us getting nominated for an award and then this random white don gets the award and he only apologized to Andrew. Man's like, are you mad? You apologize to me.
But he ain't apologized to everyone. He only apologized to Kendrick. He said Kendrick got the best album.
I'm saying...
And everyone said that.
I get that.
Everyone.
And you can have the best album, but I'm saying, but your album was shit. And
Yeah, he may
The
say...
Heist is not shit. Just to be clear.
No, but he's saying... No, I get what you're saying. You're saying. But I do agree with you
but
that...
in that moment, Drake's issue be with Macklemore, not Kendrick.
No, I agree, but the point that he's making...
He said Macklemore should apologize to everyone.
But
he didn't say Kendrick shouldn't apologize to everyone. He said Macklemore should apologize to everyone.
No, but the point that he's making is that ultimately, and which I do believe is true, that Drake don't like, and there's bare lyrics Drake says it, black excellence, but when it's me, it's not the same though.
Yeah.
There's a notion that Drake has that even though I am successful and commercially
Some of you lot don't rate
successful,
me.
I don't
He
get
don't
the
like,
respect
and
I
I get that
deserve
because
the
he's
way
hip hop
Kendrick
and
does.
Drake is hip hop.
Yes, but I don't think it's.
He want that. Trust me,
yeah,
he
but-
wants
yeah,
that.
but the
He
thing
wants
is-
to be known as, like, for example,
Look how
like,
he reacted to the control thing. It's the maddest thing ever.
yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, but I don't.
Everyone he listed
Yeah,
understood what it was. Everyone.
I don't.
And this is where the beef started, by the way.
But my thing is, yeah, but
That is where the beef started.
I
And it's
don't-
his fault
I
because
don't
he's a
thi-
bitch.
I don't think it's just thingy. I don't think it's just Kendrick. I think he's got an issue with acceptance within rap anyway.
Yeah.
So
But
I
my
don't-
point is,
so-
my
so-
point
so I
is,
think-
And also, a lot of people feel like he got piggybanked into it.
but
because
my
of Lil
point
Wayne.
is the reason. Yes, I agree
So I
with
don't
you.
think
It's
it's-
not
I-
just
I don't- I don't think it's-
Kendrick.
It's not just
Yeah,
because
But
of
my
Kendrick.
point
yeah.
is, Kendrick is the epitome
Yeah.
of what the
Niggerdom.
culture. Yes,
What the culture
would
says
look
he
at.
don't have.
Yes. So
And he
imagine
don't like
that.
that.
Looking in the
Do you know what
mirror.
it is though? Do you know what it is though?
The way he reacted
If you
to the
think-
control thing was mad.
No, but if you think about it, this is gonna sound very mad because of how my man entered the game. Yeah.
Mm.
But it's a similar fashion kind of thing. When a man big bros you, or little
Yeah,
bros
yeah,
you, so when a big bro little bros you and brings you into the circle, no one really fact checks you. Everyone just accepts you, which is what it was like with Drake and Lil Wayne.
Wayne,
Do you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But when you're listening to the songs, the guy's keeping up. So you're thinking, all right, Lil Wayne done a number.
It's
But I don't
cold.
think anyone thought at the time he was going to become this
I didn't either.
juggernaut
Yeah.
that he is
But
now.
then
Do you
also,
know what I
he's
mean?
amazing.
also another thing, I think what probably irks Drake is that he came into the game maybe 2-3 years before Kendrick, was bigger than Kendrick, brought Kendrick in, had all of this stuff, and then Kendrick people just go, oh, he's the guy though. Do you know what I mean? And that's
They came in different
And
windows.
also,
yeah.
Kendrick,
Also,
I just want to be clear.
So that same thing that I just said about little bro, big bro, Drake has that complex with Kendrick.
100%.
In Drake's
100%.
mind, he thinks he's the big
Big
bro,
bro,
to
but you're
Kendrick.
not.
Yes.
But what you're saying
But
is
you
true.
lot, yeah.
What you're saying is you're
like,
bigger,
yeah, but you're
but-
not. I'm not a little man.
I'm
It's
not a
like-
little man.
It's like,
That's what Kendrick's saying. I'm
Yeah.
not.
And,
Come on,
and,
bro.
the fa- and the fact is this.
it's like my older brother's always my older brother, but he can't like.
You can't
sun
sun
me.
you.
I'm not
Yeah,
your little
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And he's always trying to
That's
sun
a
man.
great analogy,
Yeah.
by the
He's
way.
always trying to sun man.
Let me write
And
that
the-
one down.
And the control thing is where it all started. On the real,
Your big bro
Big bro,
can
little
though.
bro.
on the
Who's
real
big bro?
though,
Who's big bro?
No, I'm saying it. No, it's the analogy you use. I'm saying your big bro can big bro you.
he can't.
No,
No.
but not necessarily.
Marv,
If I've got an older brother,
Jay-Z's got an older brother. Can Jay-Z's big bro, Jay-Z?
yes.
Marv.
No, he can't.
But on a respect, remember, we're not talking about disrespecting. I'm saying on a level of just life. Like for example, like no matter how old I get, I'm still my mum's like baby.
No,
I'm
no,
saying-
I get that.
No,
but
Also,
what-
I just
no,
want to
no,
clarify
so
this
I'm-
thing
I'm-
of like
I'm-
Drake bringing Kendrick through. It's like I get it.
I've seen the video. I'll play it for you.
No.
Because
I've
don't
seen
make
it.
that
No,
one,
I'm not
please,
disputing
please.
the facts.
What are you doing?
No, but I'm not disputing.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing the
What
fact that
you
he
do?
took him on tour. But like, let's not like. It's not like in the way Lil Wayne brought in Drake. It's not the same thing, man. Man did tour support for him. Let's just
He was
relax.
still- he was
Do you know
still
what I
lit.
mean?
He was still
Let's
lit,
just
bro.
relax.
Yeah.
Good Kid,
He was
Man
still
City
lit, bro.
came out.
Wait,
and
Marv.
let's just relax a bit.
We
Do you know what I
got
mean?
to leave soon, yeah. But
Yeah, we're doing too much there. We're doing too much. Let's just
if
relax.
you had
Let's just relax.
a certain amount in your account,
Yeah.
and someone who was older than you had more than you, could they big bro you?
No, that's not the same thing.
No, I'm just saying, like the way they're talking.
No, remember,
They're all millionaires.
No,
That's what I always say.
No,
They're all millionaires.
I'm not talking about Drake and Kendrick. I'm saying, for example, my older brother is always my older brother. No matter what happens and whatever I do, that's someone that could always say, Marv, let me chat to you. And I will listen
Yeah,
because
but
that's
that's
my
not
big
the
Drake
bro.
same.
supported
No,
Kendrick.
I'm not saying that.
Drake was never his older brother.
I'm saying the
I'm not
analogy,
having
you said,
that.
right, that's sick. I'm like, no, as in like, in terms of a big bro, your big bro is always your big bro.
Okay, so
Yeah,
when
yeah,
Drake
no.
is trying to son Kendrick talk to man,
That's what his big bro, though. Although
No, but Drake talks as if like
yes,
he
but
is,
Drake
though.
helped him
Yeah,
out.
no,
But
I agree.
he's not his
No,
big
but
bro.
Drake
Which is
talks
why-
like
which
as
is
if-
why-
I'm saying,
Which
yeah.
is why he lost the beef. Because
Yes.
you underestimated
Yeah,
what
the
this
way he
guy
talks
could
to you,
do.
like,
fam.
As if he's nothing.
Man was like,
You
yeah,
see when he said-
drop it
Yeah,
then.
you see-
Drop it then.
you see
That's
when he
how
said-
that's how
you
my
see-
older
you
brother
see
will be
when
like,
he
yo,
said,
punch
yeah.
me then.
And
Because
then
he
you
knows
knock him out.
Yeah.
Drake
What
said,
happens if
yeah.
your older brother says punch you, you knock him
You
out?
all know you got to ask Taylor Swift before you can drop first.
Yeah.
I said, raw.
That's
He was
crazy.
sunning him like he's a
Yeah.
little man.
So that's
He
what
did the
Drake is
whole
the one that was giving that.
thing.
On the rest, he was laughing.
That's like
Kendrick, we need you. West Coast
He did the
savior.
whole two-back thing where he's like, Asian
yeah, the
Kendrick
little
to
bro.
come. He's
Yeah.
trying to little bro him,
Yeah,
fam.
yeah,
But look,
true,
he's
true.
gone, all right.
We're not-
What happens if
we're
your
not-
little bro's a boxer?
Yeah, we're not making up this little bro thing. It's legit. Yeah.
And you're telling me, you're telling your brother punch me. Your brother is a world
But
champion.
also,
He's an evil man.
and also, like the narrative surrounding the beef as well. Like Drake's just checking everyone's baby mom. It's like, right. Man put a man's babes on the plane. It said Air Drake. It's like, bro, you're doing a lot of things. I get you.
You're doing a lot. Cause man acting like he untouched
This
your
is
ball.
another thing. This is another thing. Me and Ben was talking about one time. We were like, "Fam, Drake's got man them tattooed on himself like LeBron James, all of these people, and they're dancing at Kendrick's concert." My point is, what did you do to these people?
Do you know what I mean?
That have made them turn on you like this?
I saw one publicly, so this is even me chatting. I saw it. Shea Bar, or whatever the American version is. Rick Ross reportedly splits with his girlfriend. A couple weeks later, girlfriend posts a Instagram gold ticket, OVO logo.
Yeah,
VIP.
Yeah, but they had beef already, though.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
just
there
saying,
ain't
but
no
these are the
rules.
thing. The way
That-
Drake
that- that-
plays,
That's I
no,
don't
the
like
way
that.
Drake
Brother,
plays is mad.
He called him a
I
white
get
boy
he
and
can
all
do it.
that.
No,
Remember,
no, I'm
Rick
not-
wasn't
I'm
saying the white boy,
not-
brother,
no,
bring your girl, man. Come on, man. Get her a free
I read
ticket.
it. Listen. I'm not even not
You're the
rating
one
the
that's the
thing.
Bond villain. Man's just stroking the cat.
I'm not even
Bring
rating
her,
the
man.
thing.
But he said the cat looks like he's sweating, yeah?
No, I'm not rating the thing. I'm just saying when you get punched,
Bro,
you can't.
He took
This
the
whole
youth.
Drake thing.
Bro.
Drake is not a victim.
Another
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Jake is not a victim.
Another
People are
one.
like Jake a victim. Jake is not a
Yeah, I know
victim.
that.
Wake up.
You got
Shea
what's
Bar.
coming to him.
There's a what do you call them? A prospect at a NFL team. Reason he's gone viral because his mum's buff. I went to my
Oh,
Shea Bar.
and he
Weeks
the whole
Drake hired out
stadium
the whole stadium.
I
to
saw
take
that.
this woman on a dinner
on a day. I saw that.
on the roof.
Yeah, but you know what?
Man hired the whole
No,
stadium.
but you know, and you know,
and paid because he would have. How else do you get the fucking picture? Paid someone to fly over and take the fucking
Yes,
picture.
he's had the helicopter.
but you know
to
what?
take
You know
the
what? I don't
thing.
understand. My thing is this,
Wavy.
but my thing is this.
But
Yeah,
it's too more.
a lot of man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
too
not
much.
saying you're complaining, by the way, but
Oh, okay.
a lot of man complain.
Drake is cold, man.
A lot of man
Cold.
complain about what Drake does, but brother, you can't afford it, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
but that's why I'm vexed.
That's
though.
the bottom line.
But that's what I said, man. I'm
Because
vexed, though.
if man had that amount of money in the bank account, we might do some foolish.
But what I
things
would
for
say,
girls,
though-
man.
I know you
I'll
would.
be a fool,
I was
bro.
there in New York with
I'll
you.
be
I
a
know.
We'd all be
fool.
fools.
Hey,
We'd all be
Brother, you know
fools.
what I do?
Hey,
But
hey.
I'll hire a highway in
Hey,
America
hey.
and stop it.
Hey,
I'll have dinner on the highway.
Yeah, but
In a fucking tank.
I went to
Nigerian food.
I went to Houston, yeah,
Oh,
when I was 23.
what's happening?
No, ATL. When I was 23, yeah. So I witnessed the greatness, yeah. But how I got there was very cheap. So that's why I was able to go in it 4 or 5 bills maybe. Hotel and the trip.
What?
But I was mad. I can't tell too much, you get me? So I enjoyed ATL early.
I told you Nigeria's trip £80 return.
So I'm on the pot. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm with you now.
I'm shocked.
I didn't have it at the time. I went there. So when I came back on the pod, I've spoken about going to strip clubs. I'm like, listen, America's different. But when I'm talking about it, these men are referencing over here strip clubs.
Not me.
You
not
brother,
me.
your
Not me.
attitude towards strip clubs and
No.
giving girls money was like he was disgusting.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
You man go to strip clubs and throw money. You man are crazy.
Don't believe him.
Anyway, obviously, 3 shots done well. We signed.
That's the end
We
of the
got
podcast,
paid,
man.
yeah.
That's the end of the podcast,
We got paid a
man.
little change. We had a bit of money.
Excellent.
See when our PR was to a point where a PR company were like, yo, we're happy. We're going to pay for you and Marv to go to New York to go see 21 Bridges, Chadwick Boseman's movie. Everything paid for. New York for free. Yeah, we're up. Let's go. November. Boom. We went with some flagrant jackets. I'll repost if you think I'm lying, yeah? You stay there. His jacket was yellow, bro. My jacket was
Light
blue. Bro, flagrant, yeah? We went to the event. The event was sick. Obviously, we even got to meet Chadwick Boseman,
With
all of
the
that stuff.
glasses
Yeah?
at the rim. That's what he was wearing. With them glasses.
he goes straight
With them
to Bro, after the event, it's early. We got the what did we have? Was it Escalade? What G was driving us
Yeah, it
around?
was Escalade
Come on,
still.
man. Escalade, VIP setting.
3 shots.
Where
Yeah.
we gonna go?
With Michael Ward as well, innit?
Yeah, with Michael Ward as well. This is during early Top Boy, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously no phones. We're just having fun. He
No,
said, do you know what?
No, we had phones, but we left,
No, I'm
we
just
left our
saying,
bags in the
attitude we
car.
were on. We weren't
Yeah,
using
yeah,
our
yeah,
phones.
yeah,
like
you
that.
might
Yeah, we don't want to film no
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So I think
Like-
I've Googled, I said strip club. I didn't know. I said, let me
But
just
Michael
Google
was
the
mad
nearest
on it,
strip
like,
club.
yeah, let's go. We're like, all right, cool. But we went to the Gaza, bro. You see where this strip club was? Yeah, we was in hood, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've walked in now. There's a mirror on one side, innit?
To make
So
it-
it looked bigger than it actually was. We walked right, like,
Same size as room, man.
No way.
but bro,
Yo,
one
ting-
gal came out. If you
does-
see the cheeks, his head was gone. Bro, I saw him dipping in 8 points. Anybody, at some point in the dance, yeah, Andrew. I was like, I went to the cash point twice.
I didn't go cash point. No, why are you lying?
This is the second time I went to the
Why
cash
are
point.
you
went to the
lying?
cash point,
bro.
Is it
Wait,
Taser? Taser could really make it.
The first time you went to the cash point,
I
you
did
drew out
not
about
go
$200.
story. I didn't go to that
What did she
point.
say? The chick's
I didn't.
crazy.
What?
Bro, Chicks was mad. The
Do you
second
know what's
time,
mad?
the second time we went to the cash point,
I'm gonna message Michael Ward.
when he got to the cash
Send me a
point,
voice note.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, bro, listen up.
Why are you lying?
Listen up. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
You see Taser? Taser can lie.
Nah, don't try it, man.
Taser can.
I got footage, you know.
You
I,
can
you know I'm
have
gonna
footage.
find
You
it.
can have footage. Do you know what?
I can have footage.
Do
It's
you
the evidence.
know what you're lying? Let me tell you why you're lying.
Alright,
Yeah?
go
I
on.
remember everything. My memory is
cool, go on.
fantastic. Yeah,
Like mine isn't.
I take ginseng. Yeah? The reason why is
bro.
because I left my bag in the Escalade. Because when we left the Escalade, we were like, do you know what? We ain't really got pockets like that. So I left my bag in the car. So I took cash out. So all I had was the cash that was on me. That's why I didn't go to the
Let me
cash
ask you a
point.
question.
that?
Did you go back to the car to get
No,
more cash?
I didn't go into the car. I didn't
I
go
can't
into the
verify that.
I didn't go back to the car.
Okay, so the first time you went to the cash point,
I didn't go to the cash point.
But you spent
No,
some
but
cash.
you
Wait,
went.
but you did spend some
I
cash
spent
on
all my
the cheap.
cash. All my cash was
Yeah.
gone.
But then it don't matter if you went back or not.
No,
You still lost.
but my point is-
you're
no,
not
but
understanding.
my
Wait,
point is-
one second. No, the point is, remember, he said I went cash, but I didn't. What happened was this year. So we're in the, I think I had like maybe like $200 on me or something like that. So we've gone in there, whatever, chilling. One girl said to man, what she said to me?
You remember, yeah?
Yeah, I remember everything. So obviously, there's one thing with cheeks, mad thing, chatting to her, whatever, and spraying. But obviously, as soon as you start spraying one, they all come, innit? So I'm spraying and there's this bare. I'm just calling about 4 bums. There's a bum here, bum here, bum here, bum here. Yeah?
I told you the venue was small,
So
so,
I'm,
everyone was low.
so I'm just throwing money in it. Obviously, then eventually, like my money is dwindling, and then the girl woman said to me, like, "What? You gonna buy a shisha or a drink, or if not, you kind of gotta like move from the desk, innit?"
He said, "There's nowhere to move."
So I've had a bit more money. I'm like, so I sprayed the rest of my money. I've got no money left, yeah, and there's a cash put in the corner over there. So I think I said to Taze, I said, I ain't got no money, man. What you got? Like, you got any money on you? Taze said, nah, I ain't got no money. I'm like, I see the cash point. I said to Michael, you got any money? I go, nah, I've only got my card on me. I've looked at the cash point. I'm like, I might got cash point. And that's when Tazer intervened. And Tazer said to me, come now, let's go. And we've gone. I've never gone to I didn't go to cash point once. Man made it sounded like I went to the cash point twice.
But
Did
you
he
would
put my
have.
hat? But
But you would have though.
But you would have.
I
If he
didn't
said-
though.
but if he said-
Wait.
If he said, "Yo,
But he
let's-"
saved you.
Yeah.
No, but it
saved
wasn't my card.
Wait.
It was Michael's card.
You were the OG though.
Yeah, what's that? I had money.
So
Yeah.
you still technically you went to the cash point.
I technically. What kind? If this is cool, yeah.
Ultimately,
Ultimately,
Wait,
the point is you made fun of him when he went to Atlanta and you were spraying with the 4 cheeks around your
I didn't
head.
make fun of him.
Orbits in your head.
Wait, hold on.
Cheeks.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No, you said you want to
Wait,
spend money.
hold on. Wait. So we've ignored this huge lie.
Nah, it's not
It was told.
lie. It was prompted.
The way you just
Andrew,
said that was
that was
so
the
funny.
problem.
Andrew.
That was the prompt.
I'm not lying.
Andrew.
You
No, I
made it
seasoned
sound
it.
mad.
I seasoned it.
You
But
made
it's
it
the-
sound.
but
Brother,
the premise
man
is
told
the
the
same
whole
thing, though.
lie.
I'm still with him.
The premise is the same
No,
thing,
but he
though.
said he went cash point twice.
No, I said it felt like. No, I said it felt like.
And he said before the
I said
second
it felt
time,
like.
he put
I
my
said-
hand on.
I said it
It's
felt
mad.
I said it felt
I'm
like.
still on Taser's
If
side.
I didn't
I said it
wait,
felt
hold on.
like-
If I didn't G-check that story, listeners are thinking Marvin is a sicko. I've gone to
You
a
are
cash
sicko.
point twice in a
My
strip
point
club,
is this.
and Taser had to put his hand on me the second time and say, brother, allow it.
let's
You're
go."
moving mad. What?
Don't say
Taser.
that.
That's crazy, bro.
Brother.
That's crazy,
Do
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
He made it sound like man's gone in there
Bro.
and lost everything.
Put his hand on the shoulder.
But
Yo, bro.
he made it sound like I've taken off my socks and given the strip of my socks and said, they take this. It's a cotton payment.
Yeah, you know I didn't season it though. That's not what I said.
Brother, it's
No,
mad.
it felt like that's what I said.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's how he's reacting.
Yeah, that's
it felt
crazy
like that.
though.
That's crazy.
It was a good time though. Good time.
That's sick, man.
But since then, I've only been strip club once, and that's it.
On that same trip, I spent £2,000 on trainers. So it was a wild trip.
Yeah, it sounds
You know
sick.
what I mean? It was a wild.
The bed was moving mad. That
Yeah,
but he woke up and went for a walk. I knocked on the door. I said, "Where's the brother?" I messaged him. Man was already at Dior on fucking 185th Street.
No, one of the
Lennox.
last time I saw Taze, man, was just the bags was crazy. You're a shopper, innit?
Well, when did you see me?
I can't remember what I was meeting up with you, and you just had bare hella bags, man. You're like, I'm just in Mayfair. Remember? I'm in Knightsbridge, one of those
Oh,
expensive
that might have been free
places.
shots then.
Yeah, you're
free
you're buying clothes for
Yeah, free
the
shots.
O2 show.
O2 show.
Oh, Greenwich.
Yeah, you were doing Indigo, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one that I opened for.
See what I'm saying?
Oh shit, I forgot that you opened for that. Yeah,
Come on, man.
You know what's mad? Yeah,
Who
just
phoned you?
You feel me still?
Oh man, I was rating the. But I sat. No, I was gonna say no homework doesn't even make sense, man. I was in bed and I watched all your videos. I went from start to finish to like the beginning. Whatever you had on your, I scrolled down till I couldn't scroll no more.
He's one of the best.
Every single video made me laugh. I said, this guy's gonna be sick, man.
Come on, bro.
This guy's gonna be sick. DM this, yo, brother. You're like, you know what I mean? And since then, look at it now.
You know what's mad?
Appreciate it,
You see our live
Appreciate
shows, yeah? We've had, who's open? Andrew's open.
Axel,
Axel,
Cake,
K-Curd,
Mo,
the comedian, Baba Tunde,
Travis.
No, not KG. I don't think KG has.
Yeah, I don't think he's just now. But he's someone that should have. Probably just didn't happen.
We've had bare people do it. It's mad,
Even
so.
when you were talking about Mo earlier, Mo's first stand-up, his live show, his first live show, he was wearing 4Ts. I've been there. I've been from the beginning. I remember his first show where he took reins at Sunday show and he started hosting. But I didn't know it was a comedian.
Where was Sunday show?
Central.
What was the venue? Oh, was
It
it
started in
Central?
Clerkenwell. Started in Clerkenwell. I was there from the first one.
Was it
Clerkenwell.
lit every Sunday?
Do you know what it is?
R&B is lit.
I missed that, you know. I missed Sunday show. I never really went.
Brother,
Was it just comedy though?
Sometimes they added music, spoken word, dancers, depending on the venue. But when they were in Slug and Letters, oh my God. I'll just put up at 9:30.
It's just lit.
Just when I'm chilling at the back and we'll just see like obviously the headline comedians like Slim. This is where I used to see Slim, Richard Blackwood. I saw Ed Sheeran play for the first time at Sunday show on the guitar. And he just shelled down the whole dance. And everyone was like, who's this ginger?
Yeah. But it was
Killed
lit.
it. Yes, I've seen Bearman, A. Dot. So I used to work there, kind of, but it was my way of just being there. Met bare people in the LA. Snaky Man used to perform, Arnold. A. Sweezy, Don't Jealous Me.
Wow.
A. Dot. That era.
Don't jealous me. I was trying to think of
that
it.
era.
So, what? Back in the...
So what year is this?
Like,
What's this? Like,
I can't remember what year.
2010?
I can't remember what year. I didn't even know Marv then.
Oh,
Yeah, this is before I knew Marv. Yeah. This is just like, maybe I just know him as a personality online. I didn't know him. Never seen him before.
You know what?
Before then.
You know what's mad about Tazer's story now? They're all looking funny in the light now.
Why?
Because man said I took him to the cash point twice and he tapped my shoulder.
Yeah, but did I know you Sunday show this?
No, I'm just talking about everything else.
No.
Remember I used to work there.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. I'm
We moved
But
on.
you know what he done?
We talk about
Man done that and with the scope.
He takes it mad personal.
Man was looking
That's about
from the top of the mountain.
But wait,
let it go.
wait,
I can't.
Okay.
Listen to
Oh.
this. John F. Kennedy. He just kill me, bro.
John F. Kennedy.
That's what I just love so much. He was so mad.
No, the way he was
mad. I went to the cash point twice.
I got video.
He put his hand on me
for
like,
someone to move on to a different topic. And
wait.
you talk about one thing.
Wait,
You
no,
think
no,
everyone in the
no,
room is
wait,
with you,
wait,
whereas
Andrew,
one man is
you
just
know
chewing.
that picture of Jesus,
Andrew.
Jesus when he's holding his
Andrew.
son. He said, please, like,
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. Andrew,
Oh, here we go.
this is a man
Here we go. See.
that went Nigeria
Oh, God.
and partied during COVID lockdown and nearly got arrested and had to pretend he was bar staff and ended up wearing an Egyptian outfit to get out. And he's gonna get mad because I'm gonna say the car outside was a tank.
Do you know what I love? Do you know what I
That's when
love?
you get mad.
Do you know what I love?
That's a true
You ain't
story.
deny
though.
that one.
That's a true story.
That's a true
I made
story.
the video. It's a true story.
It's so mad
It's a true
online,
story.
so bro.
It's a true
So when I'm
story.
telling you, it felt like I had to put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, the lie is less mad than the
We've
truth.
lived a mad life,
Yeah, you
bro.
better live- That's
The
why
lie
that's
is
why I
less
think you
mad
man's
than the
thing was
truth.
different. Because I just feel like man were listening and being like, yeah, these
When
men
we was
are-
in New York as well, for some reason he was next door to me and there was adjacent doors. So we just had one long, big room.
Yeah, room basically, yeah.
Like, that's when I first heard how he edits the pod. I said, "Brother, you all right?" He's just got it playing out loud, yeah, like his music. And he's brushing his teeth, he's doing his clothes. So if I've said suck your mum, I'm like sitting there like, how are you going to know I said suck your mum? Because I heard it, I'll come back and find it, delete it, and I'll go back to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, swear
I
it's
said,
like
this
that.
is how you've been editing the pod.
Yeah.
This is the first time I saw it from my own eyes. I was like, brother. Meanwhile, when I'm editing, I sit there and I just
Nah,
I proper
man.
go through it. Yeah.
I can't, man, because that's taking 3 hours
He's
of my
always
day.
distracted, bro.
No, but that's remember,
Okay, mum's like,
I
okay,
can hear
Andrew,
it.
listen to this. I'll tell you lot, exclusive. I ain't even told him this, yeah. I'm driving to the podcast.
I think he'll be chopping.
I stop off to Eden to get food. I park up.
Eden?
Yeah, peri. I kind of left early, so I'm here about 7:15. So it's early. We usually start recording at 8. I park up. No, as I'm driving, I see the white BM. I'm like, that's Marv's car. Lights on, everything. I park up behind him. I hop out. I walk to the window. Brother, this is what I saw. Because I know he's a liar, yeah? I filmed him for 15 minutes.
Yeah, because man was trying to die.
So after 15
Oh, no. 50 minutes. Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again.
15 minutes.
Wait.
You haven't seen the video. How do you know how long you were filming for?
Wait, hold on.
How do you know how long you were filming for? Let him finish. Let him finish.
Bro. I went to order food. I went to the shop. I was chilling.
Listen
I put the food in my car. Then I came back and tapped the window.
Listen.
So I knocked the window.
Listen to
back, yeah? This is what he done, yeah? He got up here and then he grabbed his laundry.
Man's gonna say I wasn't sleeping.
The dry cleaners.
What am I going to ask him?
Man's
Was he
gonna
sleeping?
say he
No.
wasn't sleeping,
I
innit?
watched him 15 minutes. This is deep slumber, bro. He goes, I just got here, man. I just got here.
Nah, that's
if
crazy.
I drove past, you would have still been snoozing.
That's crazy.
But he's in the comment told me I'm lying. Brother, real life, bro.
Man said 15 minutes
Fam, I was
on the road.
snooze,
So
yes.
I'm
That's why I
driving.
said you're a
The
sicko.
cars are driving past.
Hey, have you seen that video?
Taser stood at my window like this for 15 minutes.
Yes.
I'm telling you, they pick a whole
don't
story.
matter, you were
He didn't
sleeping.
fuck with it.
Wait, I'm asking a question and we're going to leave. I'm asking a question, we're going to leave. Have you seen the video of Abracadabra where he catches PK sleeping on the mains?
Yeah.
How long did PK look like he was sleeping, bro?
Yeah, PK looked like he was.
Bro, he was there for weeks.
PK looked like he slept in his car. That's his bedroom. That's how he looked. Like he
You see when he crossed the road, he looked like he knew it was...
Nah, that's crazy.
Hey,
for you to
PK
get up,
crossed the
for you
road
to
and
get
just
up
go
and
away,
say,
it was
for
crazy,
you to
man.
get up and say, yeah, I just got here.
Bro,
It's crazy.
Because he knew. Man just I said, what you did? He goes, I was going to the dry cleaners. I'm like, brother.
The dry
What do you
cleaners
mean?
right there still. I was knackered though.
Yeah,
You're
of course,
gone, man.
we know.
Let's calm down.
But love for coming through, lads.
Guys, thanks for
Thank you.
having
This
us,
episode
man.
was sick,
Appreciate
man.
you guys, man.
Real,
You've always
it's a
showed love.
legendary show.
Yeah, big up,
love it.
man.
Thank
Big
you.
up what you're doing as well. I
Yeah,
see
man.
it. The work rate's cold, man. So keep it up.
Keep entertaining us, man.
Appreciate you
And
guys.
keep towing the line. That's another thing. You lot don't give a fuck, man. I like that,
Cross the
man.
line.
Yeah, I like that,
yeah.
man. I like, we
Appreciate
need that
you
as
guys,
expression, man.
Love, my guys.
Big up, man.
Love.
Yeah, you guys.